That's insane, guys. But hey, I mean, don't isn't mainstream media better than independent media according to Destiny?
was gonna say Destiny thinks so. Like CNN, you just go to CNN and it's just not bullshit.
Look at the state of alternate media, and you gain a whole new level of respect for mainstream media. Nah, bro, it's the opposite. When I got more involved with independent media, when I joined Slow News Day and got more involved with independent media, I lost even more respect for mainstream media. And
Yeah.
independent media too. I was like, y'all some hoes, bro. You getting out truth by fucking me. That's sad.
You
And it's
see,
like he's negating and like obfuscating from like the fact that there's people like Eva Bartlett and Vanessa Beeley. There's a lot of people like that out in the world, and they're all doing it private, you know? Like you don't got to be working for New York Times to be like on the ground and reporting. So like fuck Destiny for thinking
there's a
that
whole bunch of
CNN's
independent media people
foreign
that write
reporters are
like their
Bro, like,
grammar, like they write way better than a lot of these mainstream outlets.
Whitney, Ryan,
and they'll
Derek,
and they'll release the raw
Robert,
footage.
Eva, Vanessa. Do I gotta keep going? Like,
Corey
Yeah.
Morningstar.
like who's Caitlyn
Oh,
Johnston?
Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, yo, Corey. Shout out
Yeah.
to Corey.
Shout out Corey
Always shout out
Morningstar.
to Corey.
Yeah, fucking Dino O'Brien, Gordon Dimmick,
Kevin.
so it's like
Kevin
Kevin.
Costola.
Yeah, like so many people, and not just so many people that are so rigorous in their research.
Joe Lara, my bad, I want to cut you off. Joe Lara, Elizabeth Voss.
Yeah. Because there's so many. This is why I hate lists, because there's so many. I always
Yeah.
forget people, but like there's so many people that are not only like overworking themselves with the rigor of their research, but they're literally going to these places, like out,
Or
like,
living there.
I know, like to these
Yeah.
people, I just want to show them videos of like Eva Bartlett literally standing in fields with Palestinian farmers as they're getting sniped at, and like standing in front of them with a yellow vest being like, why are you shooting at innocent Palestinian farmers? Fucking like
Sneaking
filming.
through fucking
Man,
ISIS,
Robert Inlakesh,
ISIS
yeah,
caves.
yelling at the Israeli soldiers in his documentary.
I know.
She's got videos on her YouTube of her sneaking through ISIS caves and then going into the fucking headquarters of ISIS and then fucking the white helmets and filming. And I'm just like, dude, this chick is nuts.
Speaking of
You
Destiny,
fucking pay me to do that.
you guys I want to show the audience how Destiny got wrecked by a fellow MCSC network member, Fiorella Isabel. So there was an event that happened in Kenosha where they had panel debates with people with different ideologies. There were conservatives there were leftists, but Fiorella was there as
There was one leftist, two leftists. There was Nico House and Fiorella.
Yeah.
The rest were fucking liberal bitches.
The rest are what?
Right-wing grifters.
All right, let me share this for everybody to see.
Speaking to a room full of Republicans.
In Kenosha.
Yeah, I heard from people who weren't at the event whatsoever that it was a room full of Republicans. So I'm going to trust that opinion.
People
let me
that don't
play
know
this clip. So here's where Fiorella was. I think she's talking about in this part here that I have. She's talking about she's exposing the Green New Deal. You know, for not doing enough, it benefits the corporations a lot. Like you can't serve capitalism and the corporations and then serve the people and serve the environment. The two are diametrically opposed. So yeah, let's see. And then Destiny had his reaction, and then Fiorella just schools him.
Behind the scenes, you have people that work with Google, people that are bankers. They're all having these summits together into how to privatize nature. That's what I mean by it doesn't go far enough, meaning it doesn't really attack the cause of it, the causes that are allowing climate to accelerate. I don't think it's as accelerationist as some people are saying, but I do think they are making this the issue by using people like Greta Thunberg, who they're exploiting as a child, to promote this sort of idea of like, oh, we have to do this, and this is a new way of doing things. If you watch anything, watch the recent conference at Davos with the Great Reset and look at what these people are saying and how they want to proceed. That is a very dangerous route that we're going in, and nobody's really talking about it.
Is your objection, you're saying that some people are looking at this as not a sense to address climate change, but to address jobs or economics, changing the economic system, something like that?
No, I mean, I think we need to address those things, but what they're doing is they're using climate change as the Trojan horse to implement privatization across all industries, and nobody's talking about it from that aspect. And a lot of the left, the progressive left, is just embracing a non-binding resolution, which, by the way, the Green New Deal is a watered-down version of the Green Party's actual Green New Deal. It's a non-binding resolution. It does nothing. Neither does the Paris Climate Accord. The Paris Climate Accord is symbolic at best. If you're looking for solutions, you have to look at how to produce jobs in a sector that can actually replace the jobs that you're going to cut down from oil. And none of these people, these Democrats especially, are actually giving tangible solutions to that, which is why a lot of people on the right always say, well, where are the jobs going to go? Well, you need to address that.
To be clear, I'm pretty sure Biden's infrastructure bill earmarks like hundreds of billions of dollars towards like greenifying like parts of the U.S. economy, whether you're talking like infrastructure, whether you're talking about new jobs created in green energy. So I don't think it's totally fair to say Democrats aren't addressing the jobs part of like green energy at all. Like that bill is a ton marked for like green-related industry.
I don't honestly think it is. I think it's just all talk. I haven't seen Biden in the last 48 years actually like not backtrack from everything he said. He's been lying for the last 48 years. His whole administration is the Obama administration put back in place. They are destroying our foreign policy. They are not going to get out of Afghanistan. They're going to privatize the troops. This is not a man that I trust. And also, by the way, he's not specifying where these jobs are going to go. It's really easy to say, oh, I back union leadership, I back jobs. But then what you're backing is the corrupt union leadership, and you're not doing anything for the workers. And that is also a problem that I see in unions, is like we have to look at how unions have become mini corporations, and that's why a lot of people don't want to join them. We have to address those systemic structural issues that include our infrastructure.
Okay.
While that's true, to be clear, so Biden is talking about a full withdrawal from Afghanistan. Biden was the first senator
Talking about it.
But he
said we'd be out by
about it.
2014.
I mean, just talking about it is already doing more than Trump did about it. Number two, Biden was the first
Trump
senator.
wanted to remove
Trump
the
didn't
troops from
do.
Afghanistan.
Trump didn't get us out of any
He got
wars.
opposed
He
by
didn't start
the
any.
liberals.
Yeah, so now we're in it.
To be clear, Trump controlled all halves of government, both halves of government,
So
okay,
did-
and the
so did the
president.
Democrats.
I'm just going to pull us out of, I'm going to use the
So did
Star Trek
Obama,
transporter, pull us
dumbass.
out of Afghanistan and back to Kenosha.
It's fascinating that a man that said he could do so much has so many people lined up to make excuses for his ineptitude. I mean, I don't know what
I'm
to
not
say.
making
Like,
excuses for
If the
Trump. I don't
ineptitude
think
is
Trump
starting
did enough.
wars, I'm glad that he didn't do anything.
yeah, I mean,
All right. So
yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how much do we hate Biden, right? I think they're 10,
10.
0,
Infinity.
5. But okay, I mean, let's kind of put that aside and get back. Aaron, you must not trust the models a little bit on climate change because you don't think that it's that big of a deal. You don't like the Green New Deal's address. Like, where are you getting that?
Yeah, so that's right. And
But yeah,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate Biden? 5. What a dickhead, bro. She's such a right winger. She said the Great Reset. That's an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. The National Socialist Model Company.
Boom.
I think it was Steve who called them, Steve from Slow News, they called him the Ben Shapiro of the Democrats, the neoliberal Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Super accurate. But yeah, I mean, clear sycophantism there. It's like all these excuses for Biden, but then when Trump did the same exact thing, he's like, oh, that's bad. Like, I mean, come on.
And he removes himself from history. Obama got the biggest oil boom in world history under his presidency and like sold more oil than anyone in world history. So like that was with the help of Joe Biden going around to all these countries fucking with his briefcase and lotion to jerk people off. Like,
I'm glad Fiorella brought up the Great Reset and how it's tied to how these corporations are trying to take advantage of environmental issues, but really they're privatizing everything, and it's going to hurt the environment more. More people need to know about that.
That
And it
was, I think,
seemed-
her best point that she like.
It seemed like both Destiny and the right wingers, they didn't really know what she was talking about either.
They didn't.
Because they
It's like-
only think in like
they only think in, like,
monetary purpose.
Yeah.
Like they're not thinking about like the soil or like they don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah.
The guy
Like,
sits
the
in his
Great
house and plays on his computer.
Yeah, like the Great Reset and Fourth Industrial Revolution are very much intertwined with a lot of environmental issues, but like people don't run that way because they see that, like, you know, it's the whole right-wing conspiracy thing, or it's just they don't run into it because they're only focused on using environmental issues to score some virtue signaling points.